Hello everybody, Richard STRANG from the UK. Just going to give you an update on my favourite coin, Cardano. I've done many videos before, but I think 2020 is really going to be the year for Cardano. I know we've sort of thought that late 2019 was finally there with Shelley, but I think now is basically within the end of the first quarter, beginning of the second quarter of 2020, we'll finally have Shelley. The mainnet will be out soon. When you go on the Cardano roadmap, you can see all their future plans. It's a coin. It's a corporation, IOHK, the Cardano Foundation, and Emergo really have big plans for Cardano over the next few years. You can see at the moment, once we've got the Shelley out, the Shelley states here, Shelley era of Cardano is a period of growth and development for the network. And it's basically the point in time when the mainnet will be launched. So once Shelley's out, I believe Cardano will rise rapidly in the charts. It will become even more mainstream, huge growth. And then once we go in the smart contracts, which again is this year, I think it's a huge step forward. The capability for the Cardano network. This is when it will take on like the likes of Ethereum. You know, I think it really will overtake that. I think in my personal opinion, it's a much better system, very advanced. It's third generation Cardano, and I strongly believe that Cardano, to me, is my favourite project out there. It has been for many months. So when you sort of look at the third generation, obviously, you know, it's the decentralized Cardano network is my favourite, but we also have Ethereum, which was it's like Ethereum, like Charles Hoskinson used to be a part of Ethereum. It's basically a smart-based contract that can run decentralized apps with much more efficiency. When you go back to the start of cryptocurrency, the trouble with the first generation crypto, it was great technology at the time. It was the first time ever we had peer-to-peer payments without banks or credit card companies or anything like that. We could actually pay each other without need of a bank. But that was created in 2008. As we know, Bitcoin was 2009. It was launched. It's been hugely successful. It's still the daddy, as we know. It's still number one. But it's outdated. And my personal opinion, as we enter now, the likes of Cardano is the future. The first generation, again, like Bitcoin, it only allowed sort of monetary transactions. You couldn't add any conditions, you know. And as obviously time has gone on, further development, it needed more than just monetary transactions. It needed advanced programming. That eventually we had the second generation, like Ethereum, Litecoin. Ethereum was great at the time. It was I know they're bringing out Ethereum 2.0 soon, but you know, the second generation was much better than Bitcoin, where it was a simple payment system to advanced smart contract system. The second generation more scalability. You know, the thing with Ethereum, it wasn't much competition in sort of 2017, and that's why we had the huge pump in Ethereum's price, because every ICO, initial coin offering, used the Ethereum network, and that is why Ethereum went up to like $1,200 a coin. But over time, like with anything, this has caused like the splits, like Ethereum split into Ethereum Classic, Bitcoin, as we know, split into the main Bitcoin. Then we had Bitcoin Cash and the Bitcoin SV, and that's what the second generation did. So now, as we finally reach the third generation, this is what Cardano has taken so long to develop. It was originally thought of in 2015. It was launched October 2017, and it's been developed ever since. Now they're, I say, huge plans. You can see the roadmap. We're getting there. We're basically at Shelley. Then we have Gongarin. Then we start the Basho of scaling, and eventually Voltaire governance. So it's huge plans. And I don't know if you watch him, but I watch Charles Hoskinson on YouTube all the time. He basically does a weekly update, sometimes twice a week. It's never a set time is the only trouble with this. So you can actually be there and you answer any question someone asks him on the live AMA. The only time he does it is on Twitter. So again, I follow him on Twitter, and he says I'm going live in a couple of hours. So that's how we sort of do it. But what separates, when you sort of go back to Cardano at the moment, say we're at nearly 6 cents. Last week was at 7 cents. The all-time high was $1.33 at the height of the bull run in January 2018. Me personally, once we've certainly got Shelley out, it'll easily go to $1. Once we've got Gongarin out, I believe personally, this is not financial advice. I'm not saying this is definitely going to happen. In my opinion, it will easily be $2, $3 in a couple of years. That is my personal opinion. I strongly believe in, and that's what separates, to me, what separates Cardano from the rest is the development. As I say, we go on the roadmap and you see the development. They're not just now have got a, you know, decentralized dApps, smart contracts coin. They've actually got future plans. It's not just resting on their morals, and that's what stands out from the rest. There's thousands of other coins with their decentralized apps, smart contracts, but the development, the technology behind this third generation, in my opinion, is why Cardano is my number one. If you follow him on Twitter as well, Charles Hodgkin, as I say, he's the CEO of IOHK, who look after governance. You see there, he's very good. He's got 116,000 followers, but he's very good at giving updates. There's no big razzmatazz like Justin, son of Tron, where he announces, oh, we may have a partnership. He basically announces stuff when it's happening. So again, that's why I like it. Difference. I think I personally am not a fan of Tron. You know, this is why I'm sort of following Cardano so much more, because I like the huge team. They have 1,000 employees worldwide for mainstream adoption. There's basically 3 sides to the Cardano network. You've got the Cardano Foundation, which is based in Switzerland. It standardised, protect and promote Cardano, the shape legislation, the commercial standards. It ensures stakeholder accountability. It grows the Cardano community in facilitating partnerships. Then you've got IOHK. The CEO is Charles Hodgkin. They're contracted till 2020 this year, end of this year. So we have to see what's going to happen end of the year. If Charles Hodgkin will stay on, the IOHK are going to stay with the Cardano. Time will tell. And you've got Emergo. They're like the Japanese, based in Japan basically, and they start the commercial ventures. So what you've got with the Cardano Foundation, IOHK, Emergo, they're 3 entities. They're wholly separate ownership leadership, all geared to making ADA Cardano number one, and that is their dream. I noticed the other day he announced that he's thinking about doing a stable coin to rival Ethereum's DAI coin. We'll have to see. There's also another good website here, cardanoupdates.com, which gives you complete updates how they're doing it, and you can see all the different links down here. It gives you a real thorough update on the Cardano project. But I say, personally, follow him on Twitter and the YouTube, gives you all the updates you need. He's very thorough. His YouTube videos normally go on for about an hour, and he tweets most days, to be honest. So just follow him on social media is enough to keep you updated with the plans. When you go on Cardano.org as a site, you can actually see here that they've got a great roadmap. I showed you that earlier with Shelley and Gonga next. But they also state here, like they say, it started in 2015. They never actually had a sort of white paper. It rather embraced a collection of design principles, engineering best practices and avenues for exploration. And you can see the following is what they realised. Okay, these are the thousands of altcoins out there. How can we be different? How can we be better? And that is why they've developed. And it's took a long time. You know, Cardano sort of 2018 certainly had a lot of criticism, and Charles Hodgkin accepted the criticism. And basically, it was just a wallet with bugs, because Shelley's taken a long time to develop, a lot longer than they imagined and we imagined. So, but I believe in time that Cardano will get there. It's my personal opinion. As I said many times, it's not financial advice. I'm not saying rush out and buy Cardano. You have to do your own due diligence. I'm just a guy here. This is what I personally believe. We all have our favourite coins. But with Cardano, at the moment it's number 11. You can go on Cardano.org and download the Daedalus wallet, but to actually buy Cardano, you have to go on exchange and then send it to your Daedalus wallet, which I've done. I've personally used Binance. I use Bitpanda as well, which is a great site. I love Bitpanda, but it's also on the big ones like Bittrex, UOB, Kraken, OKX. I know he's done a non-disclosure agreement with Coinbase, which tells me that, reading between the lines, once Shelley's officially launched and the mainnet's out there, then Cardano will be on Coinbase. That's my personal opinion. I guess, again, only time will tell. So this is why I strongly believe in Cardano. I know I've done a lot of videos before, but sometimes I just want to re-emphasize why I strongly believe in this project. So I'll do some other videos soon on some other new projects I'm working on, or not working on, looking at, shall I say. But Cardano is my favourite coin for 2020 moving forward, and for considerable time after that, I believe. Okay, everybody, thank you. We'll chat soon. Message me below. Lovely to hear from you. Thanks very much. Bye.